Okay. So record. Is it going?
I don't know if I feel like screaming today, but we'll find out.
And this is already going. I'm just gonna stand in front of the set. I'm gonna try to do this.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Turn it up a little bit. A little louder. Wrong. I can feel it. I'm feeling it. Like something's about to happen, but I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble. And if he is as bananas as you say, I'm not taking any chances. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms long enough to slap box? They said I rap like robots, so call me a rap bot. With me to rap like a computer must be my jeans. I got a laptop in my back pocket, my pen to go off when I half cock. I got a fat knob from that rap rock. Made a living in a kill not fit. Ever since Brooklyn it was still not fit. So on the good ones keep filling on this nuts. I'm an MC so long as you're really decent. This thing give it hip hop, you don't even need to because rap, you rap, having back over the back. Rap, gaggity. These I say so I'm not touching the lyric, I started to practice it, so good, motherfucking people over that, couple of faggots cracked and I fully realized it was ironic. I was signed after the fact. How could it not blow? I drew drop F-bomb, for after that rap was arriving on time period. Here's a maxi pad. It's actually disastrously bad for the whack little master reconstructed in this master besides because I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms long enough to slap box? Let me show you maintaining this shit ain't that hard. Everybody with the key in the secret to rap immortality like I am. Got what you for the blueprint, sip for the rage and you for the exuberance. Every really is true for the new sense of you like an asteroid did nothing but true for the mood sense. MC's got taken to school with the music cause he uses his vehicle to bust the rhyme when you do school full students. Me, I'm a product of bracket, like him shut boss you pack it. WAQ, hell easy think you they got slim. Inspired enough to one day grow up, blow up and be in a position. The DMC induct him into the motherfucking rocket. Roll Hall of Fame even though I walk in church and burst with a ball of flames from the Hall of Fame. Not being debated as the alcohol of fame and the wall of shame. You fact it's all a game to lock a flock of flames off a blanket. Tell me what in the fuck you thinking, little gay little boy. So gay I can barely say with a straight face, little boy. You witness a massacre like you want your church gathering to take little boy. Oi, fade that boy's gay, that's all they say, little boy. Get a thumbs up, pat on the back, and ready to go for a mobile every day, little boy. Hey, little boy, what you say, little boy? Get a hell yeah from Dre, little boy. One more for everything I've never asked you, what you shit on my face, little boy. Basic boy, never gonna be capable of keeping up same pace, little boy. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Racing around this track, call me NASCAR. Dale Leonard of the trailer park, the white trash god. Knew before generals on this planet, Krypton to Asgard. Asgard, so you be Thor, and I'll be Odin. You Rodin, I'm Monty Potent. Let off and I'm reloading. Immediately with these bombs I'm toting. And I should not be woken. I'm the walking dead, but I'm just a talking head, a zombie floating. But I got your mom dethroning. I'm out of my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common. Poodle, I'm a tournament. Pitch yourself in the arm and pay homage to Pewter. It's me. My honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile. If I don't utilize what I do, they'll forget at least once in a while. So I want to make sure some music scratch and scribble and doodle enough rhymes. So maybe I'll try to help get some people through tough times. But I keep you punchlines just in case if you want sign. Rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime. And I know at the time where once I was king of the underground, but it's still rap like I'm on my pharaoh munch grind. So I crunch rhymes, well sometimes you combine. Appeal with the skin color of mine to get too big and hit the come trying to sense you like that one line. I said I'm back in the Marches LP. Here I am now trying to state it's 7 kids from Columbine. Put them all in the line in an AK-47, a revolver, and a 9. See if I can do now than I ain't as big as I was, but I've morphed into an immortal. Coming through the portal, you're stuck in a time warp for 2004 though, and you don't know what the fuck that you rhyme for. It's pointless as Rapunzel with fucking cornrows. You rap normal, fuck being normal. And this is about a new ray gun for the future, just to come at your like when Beverly's made Ray J Mag. So I'm saying look at a fag man with splatoon man with a blade piano. That was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. Spray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'ma kill ya. Lyrics coming at you, so flying speed. Raw, some level of you, so remember what they gonna do, Ethereum, so innovative murder, so anything you say, Ray J, no man, it looks time. Never seen any more than how to give a motherfucking onions, feel like 17, never hits for everyone further than this all if you still gives another way to get him motivated. I'm gonna kill the music, give me kill the music. Nobody's too mainstream, but that's what they do when you start to get it. It's not hip hop, it's pop, cause I found a hell of a fuse it. With rap, shop or with dog, go on, lose something, you're gonna lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you, when versus you. It's currents inadvertently hurting you. How many verses are gonna murder you? Prove that I have this nice song you just sacrifice verses to a school flunky, pill junkie. But look at the accolades, the skills brung me. Folding myself, but still hungry. I bully myself because it makes me do what I put my mind to, and I'm million leagues above you. Ew, when I speak hungry, but it's still tongue in cheek. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Satan, take the fucking wheel. I'm asleep in the front seat, but I'm a heavy D in the boys. Still chunky, but funky. But in my head, there's something still I feel tugging and struggling. Angels fight with devils, and here's what they want from me. They ask me to eliminate some women hate, but if you get consideration of the age of the head, you may be a little patient, but some of that is discrimination. But fuck it, life's handing comes, make lemonade then. But if you can't battle the wind, how the fuck am I supposed to make the decay then? Don't mistake it for Satan. It's a fatal mistake of an idiot to be overseas and take a vacation to a abroad and make her fall on her face. But don't be a retard, be a king. Say not, why be a king when you can be a god?
Suck a dick. I want to do stuff like this, like them. How do they do it?
They have a piano that they know how to work.
Oh. Step one.
Years you like to me to go over everything.
How far can this camera see? Is this just getting like a hip view? What kind of view is this camera getting?
Oh, it's seeing all of it, like. I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back a little. Hold on. There you go.
Ready? Hello from the other side!
In front of the set and talking nerdy stuff, so we could talk about.
Did you drink this?
No, it dropped like a year ago and spilled out, and a little bit of Juggernaut did as well.
Ow, how does it spill out?
Because the lid came off. So I lost that one, but as long as we have like green food coloring, we can fill it back up. But... Hello from the other side!
This isn't working for me.
Don't kill yourself.
Hello from the other side!
You're doing something wrong. So Daniel, what did you think of the Super Bowl trailers for Civil War?
There's only one Super Bowl trailer for Civil War.
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know.
Just like all the other trailers they released for it.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
They gave a little more.
They gave
a couple clips.
one line of dialogue from Iron Man, and that was it. I mean, the little watch thing was cool, but I've been questioning that. Like, if his glove comes out from the watch, does that mean that the metal of the glove is kept inside the watch somehow? Like, is like crushed down and then expands? And if so, how do they get that down to watch size? Because it's not like he can create matter from his energy thing. I mean, it's cool, but it just doesn't seem logical. But yeah, other than that, it seems dull to me. I don't know. Because it seems like half the movie is filmed in like a gray atmosphere outside of like a facility building where they're all like lined up, you know, facing each other, and it shows like, you know, the Captain America side and the Iron Man side. That one shot seems like half the movie takes place there because it's all kind of like a gray tone, and it just seems monotone. It seems dull.
I kind of blocked it out for a second.
That's fine. That's what you're gonna do during the movie too. But other than that, they showed an X-Men thing. Did you see the X-Men?
Oh my god, yeah, I almost jizzed. That was pretty cool. I'm excited for it.
I liked the first trailer a little bit more, but the CG looks great. Like when the buildings are getting like torn apart and like, you know, sucked in or whatever's happening,
So,
it looks great.
I don't know if you were a fan of the original Independence Day with Will Smith.
I never saw that.
What?
I never saw that one actually.
Why? It's on every Independence Day.
That I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know that.
It's like a pastime for my family. We watch that fucking
Oh, well,
movie.
that's your family. I've never seen it, but it's, you know.
They're making another one.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
That was sick. I want to see that. I was like, oh, I got goosebumps. It's like, I wonder if Will Smith is gonna be.
Probably. I mean, at least make a cameo.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
I'd be gentle.
I want to make a nerdy episode, but there's not enough news to report, and it's brutal.
If I lie here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? No, you stay over there.
I'm just looking at what you're looking at.
Seems I wasted away. Oh, I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive.
Why are you doing that octave?
Holy fucking tits, it's hot here, dude.
I want to learn how to play the drums. I feel like that'd be the funnest part of being in a band.
I think just playing the drums is pretty much.
Yeah.
This sounds about right, guys.
I looked at, they have like electronic, like digital drum sets for like $200.
So shop with grandma. Am I going insane?
My body's boiling inside of my eyes.
What are you feeling attacks?
My heart is taking this so sudden look. Don't take your eyes off the trigger. I'm not to blame if your world turns to black. As your eyes start to blister, there's just no goal for a final embrace.
So here we are, running away.
You were told to run away. Soak the place and light the flame. Pay the price for your betrayal. Your betrayal. Your betrayal. I was told to stay away. Those two words I can't obey. Pay the price for your betrayal. Your betrayal. Your betrayal. Yes, if I turn to die!
See that right there? How did you get that? How did you get that?
I've been practicing that one, dude. I'm telling you, you can't. Okay, hold on.
But what are you doing?
I know, hold on. I'm trying to explain it to you. Hold on. It's kind of like a growl, but you raise your, like, Adam's apple.
Is it my turn to die?
It's like that. Now you just gotta, like, tighten your vocal cords and make it a little more distorted and put, like, more air through it.
I.
It takes practice.
Arr.
But that's the bass line for it.
Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. My eyes get so red.
You know what I noticed? At one point in Age of Ultron, Thor drops his hammer and it bounces. Pretty much like that.
Yeah, you told me that.
But in the first Avengers, just before he like grabs Loki by the throat at the top of that mountain, he drops the hammer from the same distance and he goes doosh! Doesn't...
Dramatic effect.
What the fuck, Marvel? In Avengers, Thor comes down on Captain America's hammer. Captain America is completely unhurt, and the ground beneath him is good because the shield dead stopped it. Yet when he gets hit with like missiles and guns and shit in Winter Soldier, he goes flying even though it hits the shield. Marvel's physics are fucked.
I repeat, eat, sleep, pray, repeat.
Eat, sleep, pray, repeat. Eat, sleep, pray, repeat. Eat, sleep, pray, repeat.
My life is like a video game, very hard to get the same.
shit like this off camera. Camera's not seeing any of this.
That's your fault. I like standing. Buffalo soldier. Buffalo soldier. The heart of America.
Why are you doing it to me? Do it to the camera.
I want to jump and look at my booty.
I'm not doing this for 5 minutes.
Why do we need nipples? What does it serve?
We don't need them, but we have them because it's a genetic trait, because all fetuses start out with 2 X chromosomes, so they develop nipples inside like as a fetus, and then as the fetus
Imagine if
grows,
females had 6 nipples. Like
animals do.
like a cat.
I don't know why women don't.
Maybe everybody like, yeah.
But
That's just weird enough.
yeah, and then as the fetus grows, the X chromosome, one of them can turn into a Y, making it a guy, but it's too far along, so they already have developed nipples. So that's why, because we all start out as women, genetically speaking. That's why we all have nipples. Fun fact. Avengers Infinity War is said to have at least mention or have cameos of over 70 different Marvel characters. They're not going to be like main roles, but they said like the characters mentioned in the movie.
The Infinity War better be spread out over like at least 3 movies.
It's going to be
At
2.
least, no, 3.
It's going to be 2.
They're rushing
They've
it.
announced part 1 and 2.
Marvel's already rushing it.
I know. Yeah, that's their problem. Everybody says DC is rushing it, but no. Because here's what happened. Zack Snyder made Man of Steel, and he said, okay, here's Superman. Here's the baseline for Superman. Then he said, hey, what would happen if Batman were thrown into the mix? And then he started experimenting with maybe Wonder Woman, and then once he put Wonder Woman in there, he made it, he experimented with the storyline, and then he figured out, oh, look at that. If we do the story this way, we're only 1 film away from Justice League.
Why
Because
don't we
of how
have a
they're all
standalone
interconnected.
Batman movie?
We're going to
Ben
get one,
Affleck.
apparently. With Jeff Johns helping writing, and Ben Affleck is going to direct and star. And
I want to watch
it hasn't been like double confirmed, but supposedly it's happening. But as far as this year, it's Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad.
Tell me something interesting about Superman people may not know.
He recently developed a new power in the comics where he can understand not solar, but like, what's the word? Like sound waves and like, like light waves and stuff, like radio waves that go through the air. He can like sense those and like read those. So if there's like a radio thing like 50 miles away, then he can tune in to that radio like signal. Yeah. So he recently developed that power. I haven't read that comic.
Here, thousands of miles away. Why the fuck does he need that?
I'm just saying that's a new thing they added. I mean, originally, when he was first created, he couldn't fly. He could only leap, like really far. So he would just jump from building to building. It wasn't until like, I think between 5 and 10 years
that makes
later.
sense. Able to leap a tall building.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no human has yet to surpass Reed Richards' IQ level.
I can do it.
Brainiac's level is higher,
not
but he's
human.
not human. Yeah.
So why bring that up?
Because
Tell me why, Jeffrey.
because it's a cool fact that Brainiac is like the smartest guy
Well,
out there.
His name is fucking Brainiac.
Yeah.
He's a Brainiac,
He just
Jeffrey.
takes in information.
Fine, tell me stuff about Cyborg. No people know anything about Cyborg.
Well, he doesn't sleep. He just takes in data. Yeah. And his weakness is not succumbing to the technology. Like he's trying to stay human because there's so much technology inside of him that he tries not to let it overtake him. So that's like cyborgs. That's what makes him interesting. Superman can see Flash when he moves at his fastest speed, which is like over 1 billion times the speed of light. Superman can see him.
I didn't know that.
That's pretty interesting.
Why is Cyborg in his little cyber suit?
He played. He was a he was an athlete, like a football player, and then he went. I don't exactly know what happened, but he got into this horrible accident, and his father's a scientist, so his dad like rebuilt him into a cyborg, and that's the only reason he survived the accident. Because he's like 80% cyborg now.
Well, yeah, the only thing that's not a cyborg is his face.
Yeah.
Partially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you rather be Cyborg, Aquaman, or Flash?
Flash. Definitely, because he's the fastest man alive. Have I told you how fast, like, in the comics it said, God, I'm gonna fuck this up, but the shortest amount of time that we've been able to measure is, like, 0.12 seconds or something like that, which is a ridiculously short amount of time, and that's the amount of time it takes for light to move, like, from, like, across, like, 8 molecules or something like that. But he can move faster than attosecond, which is less time than it takes light to move from one molecule to the other. So yeah, I choose Flash. Because that is ridiculous.
Alright, okay.
But I think Aquaman would be really cool if Flash wasn't an option, because, like, he owns the entire, like, sea. Like, 70% of the world is covered in water, and that's his kingdom.
She's like 70% ruler of the world.
Mm-hmm. And he's not quite as strong as Superman, but he can probably match Wonder Woman. He's been able to knock Superman on his ass. And plus he has an indestructible trident that can cut through Superman's skin. And he's got, like, he can't talk to fish, but he can communicate, like, persuade them. So that's a common misconception. And then he's got a bunch of other cool powers that not many people know about because everybody thinks he's lame, but he's actually one of the cooler superheroes out there. But
all in all, if I had a choice, I'd probably be Green Lantern.
that's what I was actually just thinking too. That'd be sick. But it's designed off of willpower, so as soon as you start to doubt yourself, the ring would fail you. So I feel like that's kind of...
Yeah. It's kind of a...
So I guess it would make sense that he's like a really cocky, smart-ass guy.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, it kind of fits.